Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Television with the most important events of the day. I am your host, İlham Məmmədov. President İlham Aliyev signed an executive order on the measures in respect to the construction of road infrastructure on the territory of Kəlbəcər and Laçın regions. According to the executive order, initially 10 million manats from the amount envisaged for the reconstruction and restoration of territories liberated from the occupation in 2021 state budget is allocated to Azərbaycan Avtomobil Yolları State Agency for the construction of road infrastructure in the territory of Kəlbəcər and Laçın regions. On July 27th, the foundation of trilateral cooperation of Azerbaijan, Turkey and Pakistan was laid on the level of parliamentary speakers. In connection with this, the Baku Declaration adopted at the end of the event clarified the strategic directions of deepening of cooperation among the three fraternal countries.
Azerbaijani state is becoming one of the key parties interested in turning yet another regional cooperation format into a working mechanism. Historic Baku Declaration, adopted in Milli Meclis on the level of parliamentary speakers of Azerbaijan, Turkey and Pakistan, includes principles that play an exceptional role in provision of peace and security in the Eurasian region, as well as in the South Caucasus. President İlham Aliyev, receiving the Turkish delegation led by Speaker of the Grand National Assembly of Turkey, Mustafa Şentop, spoke about the first trilateral meeting organized in our country and noted that this meeting demonstrates the unity among the three countries. During the meeting of the head of state with Speaker of the National Assembly of Pakistan, Asad Kaiser, it was noted that the meeting will serve the development of the trilateral cooperation. Certainly today, Turkey, Pakistan and Azerbaijan are known as states that support one another on all international platforms. Undoubtedly, the political and moral support demonstrated by Turkey and Pakistan in the first minutes of the Patriotic War played a special role in Armenia's defeat, both on the battlefield and in the information war. As a result of our tireless work, the world as a whole had a concrete and true picture of this war. In addition, our bilateral relations with many countries, based on equal rights and mutual interests, increased our strengths. Brotherly countries, led by Turkey, as well as Pakistan and Afghanistan, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, the Non-Aligned Movement and other countries, supported us from the early hours of the war. This clearly shows how strong our international support is, said President İlham Aliyev. Yes, with the support of friendly and fraternal countries, as well as reputable international organizations, Azerbaijan ended the 30-year-long occupation and established new realities in the region. Now it's time for implementation of priorities of the post-conflict period. In particular, restoration works after Armenia's defeat, elimination of the damage inflicted by it, and formation of new cooperation frameworks on the Eurasian space are envisaged. The Baku Declaration, adopted as a result of the first meeting of the parliamentary speakers, can also be considered a roadmap for future cooperation of the Azerbaijan-Turkey-Pakistan format on a legislative level. Thus, the document reflects important issues such as the importance of the interparliamentary dialogue between Azerbaijan, Pakistan and Turkey for further deepening fraternal, historical and cultural ties, the strategic significance of more comprehensive cooperation in the region for ensuring peace, security and progress, joint fight against the ones supported externally, including the terrorist threat, cyber attacks, hybrid warfare, targeted disinformation campaigns and threats of Islamophobia, comprehensive support of the governments of these countries of cooperation in the fields of transport, trade, energy, inter-ethnic relations, education, as well as social, cultural, tourism, scientific and technical fields, an expression of solidarity with official Baku in the issue of provision of maps of mined territories by Armenia to Azerbaijan. A decision adopted on holding another meeting of speakers of legislative bodies of the three countries in Pakistan in March of 2022 shows that the parties believe that the trilateral cooperation will be long-term and will have a significant impact on the definition of the region's vision. Thus, another friendship platform with the participation of Azerbaijan is beginning to play an active role in regional processes. The goals of the platform are to draw a line under the Armenia's ability to implement fascist and revanchist ideas in the post-war phase.
The Armenian side does not comply with the requirements of the ceasefire regime. The information of the Ministry of Defense says that Azerbaijan supported the initiative of the Russian side in connection with the declaration of a truce on the Armenian-Azerbaijani state border from 10 a.m. Baku time. However, in spite of this, the Armenian side continues to escalate the situation, and additionally, using tanks and 120mm mortar launchers, continues to target our positions. It should be noted that on July 28, starting at approximately 12:50 a.m., units of the Armenian armed forces from combat positions located in various directions in the Basarkeçer region from small arms and grenade launchers once again subjected to intensive shelling the positions of the Azerbaijani army in the Kəlbəcər district. As a result of the shelling, 2 servicemen of the Azerbaijani army, Aliyev Sadiq Nizami and Imranlı Imran Dilgam, were wounded. There is no threat to the lives of our servicemen. Azerbaijan's foreign ministry made a statement in regards to yet another provocation by the Armenian armed forces in the Kəlbəcər district area of the Armenian-Azerbaijani state border. The statement says, "We emphasize that the military political leadership of Armenia bears full responsibility for aggravating the situation by committing another provocation on the Armenia-Azerbaijan border. We call on Armenia to accept the new realities in the region, to end military provocations and to start negotiations on the delimitation of the state borders of the 2 states. Azerbaijan reserves the right to protect its territorial integrity within its international borders, and a decisive response will be given to any steps taken against our territorial integrity." End of quote. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us, and stay tuned not to miss the next edition of our program.